Steve Cofield out here, UFC 143. Not often that the first fight of the night may have landed a big award, but I think you did it. I think.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, first round, lead leg round kick to the head. But if I don't, I'm just glad to be here.
If you win it, what do you do with the money?
Save it. Put it in the bank, man. Put it in the bank. No, I'll probably end up taking my family out and friends out tonight. So it'll be good. We'll have a good time.
So what are you going to do the rest of the night watching the fights? Kind of like, let's get some knockouts, but nothing too dynamic, right?
I'll probably be thinking that and keeping my fingers crossed, but just kind of hanging out with the fighters, and that's always cool, and just being a part of UFC 143.
So we were watching the kick. It's a unique kick, and it was almost like you didn't even swing your hip into it. It was almost pretty much the foot and kind of calf and below the knee, right?
Well, yeah. When my stance, I'm already standing kind of sideways more than a lot of other fighters out there, so my hip is already rolled over. So that's what makes it really deceptive, and people don't see it coming. And those are the ones that hurt you, the techniques you don't see. So very rarely do you see a lead leg round kick in MMA, and with a lot of power on it anyway. But I brought it back, and hopefully you'll see some more of that.
So along the way, as you've gotten into mixed martial arts, because obviously you have a kickboxing background, a karate background, what have people told you about, hey, karate and MMA? There are some guys who've made it work. Very few, though.
Yeah, I mean, like Lyoto Machida, he was very successful in MMA, but I haven't really gotten a whole lot of criticism about it because our style of karate is a Kempo style, and it's American style, and it's basically MMA. 99.9% of the time in a street situation, you may end up on the ground. So that's what we teach our students. We teach the striking, we teach the wrestling, and the jiu-jitsu. So I've been doing it for a while.
I think very few people know that at one point that was GSP's background, and you have a tie to GSP. He kind of got, in a way, he got you interested in crossing over, right?
Yeah, actually, a few years back, I fought over in Montreal, and one of the guys actually fought at TriStar Gyms, where George and Faraz Zahabi trains at, and they were in the corner with my opponent. I think I ended up knocking the guy out in the 5th round, but after the fight, we switched numbers up and had us come down for his training camps and been there ever since.
Pretty cool. That's a good guy to start with, huh?
Man, let me tell you, he's the best. He's the best welterweight out there, and he's a good friend and a good training partner.
All right, well, that was a hell of a debut. Congrats.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure being here.